Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D. We're gonna react to this Jamar vid. It's titled "The CoryxKenshin Allegations." So everybody got allegations. Let's see what's going on with him. Let's watch.
So last night, my entire timeline was jumping, talking about a YouTuber named CoryxKenshin. Truthfully, I don't really know much about the guy, but he is factually one of the biggest creators on YouTube. It appears to me that he mainly makes gaming playthrough style videos, and people really seem to universally love him. The last time I can remember him really making headlines was when he was saying YouTube is racist.
I was thinking about something I said about him. I'm not gonna repeat it because that was rude and unnecessary. But anyway.
Or showed favoritism or something like that. Well,
and not him currently, but his past self. What he used to look like anyway.
Tonight, Cory found himself on the end of...
Oh, PLV, you didn't know this was one of the videos you look back on and realize he never cared. He just wanted to see how long you let him hurt you. Girl, these eyebrows.
Some allegations from an ex-girlfriend.
That's exactly who I would picture him to be with. Anyway. And if you're a CoryxKenshin fan and the first things that come out of your mouth is a defense, you can fuck off. I'm seeing too many excuses. I don't give a fuck if you watched him since the beginning of time. Hold him accountable or be quiet.
And now a lot of his fans are turning their back on him, saying that this all seems completely out of character, while others are obviously coming to his...
Wait, what? I need some more context. She said that he didn't care about her.
Defense. So all of the information we have right now does come from the ex-girlfriend, who goes by the name Panda Ninja XX Official. And she posted 3 slideshows on TikTok, which she titles The Truth About Your Favorite YouTuber. Adding, I'm not doing a story time, I'm sharing what I lived. If it feels heavy, it's because it was. Also saying content warning, non-graphic, emotional plus mental abuse, manipulation, narcissistic behavior, love bombing, gaslighting, illness-related trauma, emotional abandonment, and status-fueled cruelty. I mean, just based on the sheer amount of buzzwords she used here, I thought, god damn, this dude must have done some really bad shit. She starts out by saying that the world doesn't know the real Cory, and that he was hiding her from the world during the duration of their relationship.
Go ahead,
she even questions his religious acumen here. You talk about devotion, but act like hurting people in private doesn't count. You fooled a lot of people, but not me. She goes on to say that Cory met her when she was at her lowest, and that he made her feel important. She also alludes multiple times to the idea that he ghosted her, or that he emotionally abused her, and that when she needed him the most, he was nowhere to be found. You treated my...
Girl! Why is this being framed like he did some... emotional, mental abuse, manipulation, narcissist. Okay, we'll break up with him, block him, keep it pushing. Why are you trying to make it seem like he put his hands on you or he did some like real heinous, salacious shit? That's just kind of the vibe it was initially given. Like that's what we was about to get. But the whole time you talking about he ain't shit in a relationship. Okay, don't fuck with him. Oh my god.
Body, my heart, my time, like they were things that you could shelve and retrieve whenever it suited you. Like I only existed when you needed to feel wanted. And it seems like they had a complicated on and off relationship. She alludes to the idea that he apparently cheated on her in public. And then the next day, someone...
In public? Wait. Okay, but he publicly stepped out with another bitch or he cheated, he publicly... smash a girl. I don't know what she's trying to say. Then the next day, someone told me they saw you in California with another... Okay, that's my question.
Told me they saw you in California with another girl.
Okay, girl.
He goes on to claim that this was his sister. And she also says that this is when he stopped talking to her altogether. And then she goes on to say that this ruined her nervous system somehow. And over she questions his position as a...
These are the allegations that y'all have been telling me to react to. When I saw people saying, oh, when you gonna react to the Cory allegations, or react to the things that Cory's being accused of, this is what we talking about? Maybe I'm speaking too soon and it'll get crazier.
Role model on YouTube, and really the entire image that he presents in his content to his audience, claiming that part 2 would be even heavier. And honestly, this first post I really saw as a nothing burger. Like, wow, man has a relationship with a woman of age.
Obviously, I'm not saying that it's right, but this ain't our fucking business. Nobody care. He's not even bringing this to the internet. It's not like, oh, y'all got a couple's channel and he's pretending to treat you so well on camera, but he's, doing this wild shit behind the scenes. No, he presents gaming online. Why are you trying to bring this online? This has nothing to do with his career. what he does with you is that's y'all business. And if he's a terrible person, then don't fuck with him. Break up with him and move on with your life, girl. Like, hello. Everybody get done dirty at some point by somebody. And he'll get what's coming to him. All right, Karma's a bitch. She's a bad bitch. So however he treated you, then he'll go on to probably fall in love with somebody else, and they dog him. So it's like, okay, cool. That's your piece right there, knowing that karma is going, come for these people. But move on with your life, girl. What does this have to do with his followers and his supporters and trying to make them like turn against him? This is so corny, in my opinion.
Yes, maybe he led her on, or he knew he had her wrapped around his finger, but
sorry.
Nothing criminal or even immoral to me. Now, in part 2, we see some actual messages exchanged between the two of them. Apparently, they were communicating through Xbox quite a bit, which is insane to me, but I digress. Basically, it seems like after some time, Cory wanted to spin the block for a booty call, apparently making light of himself ghosting her in the past. You still seeing someone? Why do you ask? Because I'm trying to fuck up your life some more. What? That was a joke, jeez. I was just asking. Now, she claims he did this spinning of the block because he knew he could still get her and that it would make him...
Wait. So he said, because I'm trying to fuck your life up some more. She said, I never heard you curse before. That's why it threw me off. So this person that you're trying to paint as this demon, this terrible, horrible person, you are saying you ain't never heard him curse before? Girl, get on my face.
Now, she claims he did this spinning of the block because he knew he could still get her and that it would make him feel powerful. I mean, honestly, I think the dude just wanted to hit it again, seeing if it was a possibility. She claims, though, that he somehow threw the fact that she was apparently assaulted in the past by some... She claimed...
Just between you and I know that I don't do it just anyone because I was... The fuck? I'm not saying that for you to feel bad or whatever, but for you to understand. I know you told me that. I didn't know I got lumped into that category with the person that did that. So weird. Whatever. Because I was being used for that. I guess that time when you told me how you felt was not real too.
Though that he somehow threw the fact that she was apparently assaulted in the past by someone else in her face in doing this. She says that he used her when he wanted sex, and he comes back and says that this wasn't the case and that he genuinely loved her, but that apparently during the time of their relationship his life was all over the place. And despite previously claiming that she did not care about his money or status in the first part, she makes the assumption here that his life is all roses because he has money and fame, which obviously we've seen countless examples that that's not always the case. A lot of times more money, more status, well, it brings in a lot more problems for someone, especially mentally. And also, for the record, in her trying to expose him in this way tells me that she is being very vengeful and really trying to turn his fans on him.
Exactly. I mean, just look at the way what does that say about you?
She titled this slideshow series.
I would fucking never. You know what? It don't even matter. I would never run to the internet and feel the need to expose anybody or point out how they did me so dirty or that. So what? Cry me a fucking river. A lot of people get done dirty. A lot of people date people and it's like they were terrible to them. Hello, that's part of life. You know what? You learn from that and you know what signs to look for in your next partners. So you know what things to avoid. It makes you sharper. It makes you smarter. It makes you wiser. So in the future, people won't be able to do you dirty like that easily, okay? Because now you're like, wait, now these are the signs that my ex gave me when they was on some bullshit. You giving me these signs too? Fuck out of here. I'm out. So it makes you, sharper. So take that as a lesson. That's it. Take it as a lesson and move on. It's giving bitter. It's giving you press that y'all not fucking with each other no more. And now you're trying to pull this goofy shit and make him look bad and, smear his character when his online character has nothing to do with his personal love life. Like that's not nobody's business. Like if he didn't put his hands on you, he didn't force you to do anything. I don't see why this is being brought online. It's very weird and it says a lot about you.
She was also trying to do TikTok trends around the topic.
And this is me not trying to blame the woman and all that gets thrown around. I don't give a fuck if this was a man, woman, cat, dog. It's not about that. It's the simple fact that his online persona has nothing to do with this. Let people have their private lives to themselves. Not everything needs to be fucking dissected and exposed, especially when there's no clear wrongdoing being done as far that needs immediate attention. And we need to know this about Cory. That's a lot. And this is all your perspective. He could add more to the story that make you look terrible. he could be like, this bitch did da 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 da. She smashed a beer bottle over my head. You know, it could be some wild shit too. So it's like, we don't know the full story. And this is just like some love spat nonsense. And it's like, girl, keep this offline. Not everything needs to be for viewers' consumption. I don't know.
Which I'll get to here in a second. Now, apparently at some point this woman was diagnosed with cancer, which is obviously terrible. She says she was diagnosed all the way back during the pandemic, saying that she felt more alone than ever. And so she apparently reaches out.
I'm sorry, this is given that she's trying to get sympathy. This is not rubbing me the right way.
To him, and she shares this single text from him.
I don't give a fuck about Corey, let's be clear. I don't want to say it like that, but I really don't. I don't keep up with this man. I'm not on his side. This is not me trying to support what is going on with him, because I don't know what the common sentiment is. I don't know if people are upset with him right now, so I'm just throwing this out there because I don't want people to be like, oh, he's in the wrong, D, and you wrong for saying that, like, whatever the fuck. I am not on anybody's side, but this just looks very petty, and it looks weird coming from her. Like, I don't know.
Allegedly, where he says that was the most passive-aggressive cancer review ever. With absolutely no other context, we don't know what she said to him before that, how she said it, or how long it had been since they had even talked. Claiming that seeing that text was harder than the diagnosis itself. I mean, come on. I mean, she's basically acting like he says, well, that sucks, bitch, kick rocks, and then blocked her. Like, there is truly not enough context here to make a judgment about one single text message. But she claims that message showed his true character, and she even
whatever.
Puts his mother into this, saying that he should know better because she went through something similar with cancer, which I think is so out of bounds and fucked up for her to say.
Yeah, that's really fucked up to reveal that. She's on some bullshit. If people can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. She's definitely not right in the head. I don't trust her.
She claims she survived the cancer, thankfully. And this is where we move on to part 3, where she basically says that Corey was using other women in this way, where he never truly committed to them, but liked to keep them around. She goes on and on about speaking her truth and holding Corey accountable, really painting the picture that what she's doing here is some brave act. And then she also shares this video of the two walking down a hallway where she says, POV, you didn't know this was one of the videos you'd look back on and realize he never cared. He only wanted to see how long you'd let him hurt you.
I'm still on.
I'm still on.
Then I woke up again and it was off.
Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry, I just got this fetish. You know.
What?
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What'd you do, Corey?
Don't worry about it.
Corey?
Good.
Is this when his teeth was fucked up? It look like his teeth was fucked up here. How long
Corey,
ago
what
was
did
this?
you do?
You do nothing. Look, this came right in my face. I
Oh my bad.
didn't do anything.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out on the next episode of
Dragon Ball Z, where you going with this?
Now, don't get me wrong, that was some weird shit he said about watching her in her sleep and doing something. But granted, these are two people whose relationship seemed very immature, toxic, and downright strange. Also, while editing this video, I found this clip where she was being interviewed on TikTok Live last night, and she talks about the things that Corey said in that clip, making it pretty clear that she knew it was a joke.
Obviously, you see me fucking laughing with him in the video. You can't be that dumb to think that...
People are that dumb, though.
Well, unfortunately, then you guys are just a bunch of dumbasses. Like, he didn't make me feel uncomfortable in that video. But if you guys read the point of view on there, I never said that was the essay video.
That video in particular, she posted it because it was a nice moment. A nice one. Like, can y'all listen? That is what she just said. What's wrong with y'all?
I literally just said that.
She did also post this video trying to capitalize on the TikTok trend.
Bacon avocado.
I mean, come on, guys. You cannot tell me that this isn't at least a little bit about clout or revenge. I mean, at the end of the day, it really just seems like Corey was playing the fields, having fun with a couple of different girls. Yes, maybe some of them thought that it was something more serious, but either way, the guy did not do anything illegal. He had a fully consensual relationship with this woman. This is something that she said during a TikTok Live just last night.
Between me and Corey. Like, the essay happened to me when I was younger.
A whole different person.
And it has nothing to do with him. Like, and I said that many times in my letter. I never said it. You guys kind of assume because of his wording in the video that that he's saying something weird. Like, but he was being playful and he was like saying like things like.
Thank you.
I hate y'all.
Like that's something we both lack. Like that's something that didn't make me feel uncomfortable about him. Like he didn't make me feel uncomfortable in that video, but. And I'm going to say this again. I never said he SA'd me. I never said he SA'd me. I'm going to say it one more time for everybody.
I never said that.
I know. Like, you know, because you've been talking about it. You've been saying it over and over again. They're not listening because, like, some of these people, like, don't have a brain, obviously.
So yeah, it was kind of just one of those things where it was really none of our business, nor do I really give a shit if someone I watch for entertainment leads people on in their personal life. I mean, as long as he wasn't doing anything illegal or immoral, like I said earlier, I guess I just kind of think, who cares? Like, even the messages that she showed, they were either out of context or they seemed to be blown way out of proportion, like when he was merely joking around or saying something else that we truly have no idea what prompted that response. And the other thing is, like, how he chooses to present himself in his professional life, in his videos and his streams is really his choice. Like, honestly, the way she set this entire thing up, you would think he was out here on some Diddy shit, or maybe like some Minecraft YouTuber activity, but it was really none of that. I don't know, it's just crazy to me, because when I saw this last night, the way that people were talking about it on Twitter, the way his fans were reacting, you would think this guy did like the absolutely worst thing in the world, when it really just seemed like maybe he played this girl with very loose evidence. I don't know, maybe I'm fucked up, maybe I'm seeing it wrong, maybe you guys will disagree with me in the comments, but nothing about what he did here screams like, oh, this guy needs to be canceled to me. But either way, I want to know what you guys think.
Call me what you like. I don't care. It's how I feel. I feel like this woman is off in the head. I know we're in very sensitive times where people are like, believe victims, and you do this to a person, then you wrong, and cancel. And so maybe, you know, people are ganging up on Cory, and maybe the common sentiment is that he's a scumbag and he's horrible and terrible. Sure, if that's your perception, that's your perception. I don't think this is that deep personally. I just don't. As far as it being brought to the internet, is it wrong to play someone, lead them on to be a narcissist? Again, she didn't provide a lot of fucking receipts to even support that, but sure, let's say that she's telling the truth with everything and he actually is the type of person that she's describing and who emotionally abuses her, X, Y, and Z. Then yes, that is wrong, obviously, and she should cut ties with him and go on about her business, because he's not holding her there with him against her will. It doesn't sound like. So it's like, why are you revealing this? What does this add to anything at all? And what does this have to do with his online career where he plays video games? I'm so confused. So I just don't agree with the way that she's going about it. And then she revealed that his mother had cancer. Like, she just seems like a fucked up individual, in my opinion. But that's just me. Like, whatever, think what you want. I don't care. But yeah, this is stupid. So people tell me, react to the CoryxKenshin allegations. These are the allegations. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.